Why is online business important? What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, the number one place for 9-to-5 employees and rookie online business owners. Before we begin, remember to hit the notification button and subscribe to my channel. Every single week, I'll be posting content related to online business and additional income streams for 9 to 5. My Facebook group, Make Money Doing What You Love, is finally here, and I'll be holding exclusive training sessions inside for free. If you're interested, do check it out. I'll leave the link in the comment section and description box down below. Anyways, let's dive in now. Online marketing and having presence in the online world have always been useful, but it never really hit anyone until COVID-19 happens. Look at the news all around the world. Pandemic has forced so many small and even big businesses to shut down. If you're looking to build a business at this moment, you should definitely only consider one that is crisis and pandemic proof. There are 5 big reasons why you should start an online business. First, you can break even faster. Many small online businesses have started building their empire with nothing more than just a laptop, a domain name, and a web hosting service to house their website on and get their information out to millions of people online. I personally purchased my domain with Bluehost and chosen Bluehost as my web hosting service. The total amount I've invested is about $190 for 1 year. I own a MacBook Air that costs about $1,000, a total of $1,190 to run my coaching business. How much do you think you need if you were to own a physical store? At least $150,000 just to renovate. I've owned a physical store and am currently running 2 online businesses at the moment. Running a physical store may look glamorous, but I'm 100% certain that online business is way easier to break even because the cost is much lower. $1,190 versus $150,000, plus this is just a rough figure. It's very obvious which is easier to break even, isn't it? Circling back to what I've mentioned, COVID-19 has forced so many businesses to shut down. You're going to bear a huge risk if you can't break even fast. No breaking even means no profit. Who wants a business who isn't profitable? One more thing to consider is the fact that you can start an online business all by yourself with a little more than some time and sweat equity. You don't have to pay employees, rent, or cover other expenses that the typical business has to worry about. This makes the bar to entry extremely low and allows you to use your knowledge, experience, and expertise to create something you can sell or trade. In fact, for many small businesses and content blogs, an online website is one of the least expensive businesses for an individual entrepreneur to start out quickly. Exactly what I'm doing now. Second, time flexibility. Don't get me wrong, although running an online business is flexible in time, but this doesn't mean you can simply slack around all the time. What I mean by time flexibility is the ability to choose when to focus on being productive. Since my businesses are 100% online, I can basically hit the gym early in the morning, get a shower after that, and only start my work thereafter. I'm in full control of my time. You're unlimited by an hourly wage because your income is often determined by how productive you are with your time, meaning what results you can deliver to the marketplace and how well your business systems are working, not the number of hours you work. Even if you work for 15 hours but fail to deliver results, no one will pay you for that 15 hours of work you have put in. The trick now is to manage your time as efficiently as possible. What I always do is I set my schedule for the rest of the weeks. Even though running an online business might sound flexible, but in fact, you will actually get busier because you know you are paid based on results. So you'll try your best to come up with the result as quickly as possible. No time to be wasted. Third, freedom of choosing work location. In an online business, you aren't tied down to a desk or a single location. As long as you have an internet connection and a laptop, you can run your business from anywhere in the world. Isn't this awesome? You don't need to stay in one place to get work done. You have the freedom to travel and to choose where you want to work and work on any given days, and that's extremely liberating. Whether you want to visit your family in another state or take a trip somewhere exotic, your business will always be with you. For most online businesses, especially blogs, there's little to no commute time necessary, which saves you a lot of wasted time, energy, and fuel. I remember when I used to work in a corporate firm, I had to wake up at 6 a.m., get ready by 7 a.m., drive to work and be stuck in a jam for an hour, and then attended useless meetings that would usually waste half a day. So the additional income that you gain from not having to commute and the freedom you get from working where you choose means you can be much more productive and have more freedom to set up a schedule that is much more efficient and flexible. Fourth, you are able to reach globally. With a traditional business, you're probably going to have difficulties to expand worldwide, and it's extremely hard to build your visibility globally. Imagine if a business doesn't have any online presence, how much effort the owner of the business has to put in order to gain visibility in just one area itself. Cause this was my exact situation when I had my retail shop with no online presence. I printed out flyers, but only to find out that my flyers ended up on the ground or inside the bin. On the other hand, unlike most regular jobs, your online business is able to keep running and connect with other people to share information and sell products even when you're sleeping. You don't have to be present in order for a transaction to occur. You just have to be consistent with your efforts and focus on the right things to grow and sustain your business. Right things such as building a website, posting content, and showing up. I'll be the first to say that making money online for most individuals doesn't happen immediately. And for those who have never done it before, there might be a huge learning curve. It took me 4 months to earn 5 figures, only because I learned the strategy from my mentor. But previously, I was failing badly. Get someone to guide you if you want to shorten your failure curve. It takes time and effort to build a sustainable business. However, it is achievable, and the low barrier to entry means that most people can start immediately and begin their journey into creating a business that they can be proud of. Lastly, you can eventually outsource your work. Unlike a traditional business, when you hire staff, you need to actually put in the work to train them. And 3 months later, they choose to resign and you need to hire again, train and repeat. After a while, you will realize for every employee that you hire, you will lose money. This isn't scalable, is it? What you can do in terms of outsourcing is to hire contractors. You can easily find them on Upwork. Contractors, or some of them call them freelancers, are great because you're only expecting results from them and you're paying them based on the results they can produce. You can even give them commissions if they can get their work done faster. It's a win-win situation. As your online business grows, you can begin to invest into freelancers that can help you continue to build your business further. Outsourcing work does often cost money, so this is usually a bit further down the line. However, it can help you significantly to grow your business at a much faster rate once you're able to do so. I hope these 5 tips are useful for you. Don't forget to check out these 2 videos that I have for you as well. Again, I appreciate you and thanks for watching all the way until here. I will see you in the next video.